pancakes. Today we're going to be making a sourdough loaf. If you're new to my channel, I am having a 7-day bake-a-thon right now and we end tomorrow. We started on Monday, we made pancakes, we made muffins, we made brownies, we made cookies and cookie sheets. And today we're going to be baking a bread that we started yesterday. And then we are going to be making our olive and rosemary bread. So that's what we have going on. Okay. So if you like sourdough and you want to follow along my journey, because I am not a sourdough expert, you can definitely subscribe for more because more videos will be coming. Now, I am going to be showing you guys the bread that I rolled up and I rested and I shaped and all that stuff, but it's not ready yet. So this is what we have right here. It's not, it needs a little more time. I think I bulk fermented it for about 6.5 hours. And then I put it in the fridge from 8 o'clock last night until about 7 this morning. This is the other loaf. One is 800 grams. The other, hey, Miss Perfection, good morning. How are you? One is 800 grams. The other is 900 grams. And this little baby right here is about 564 grams. This one might be ready because it's not even, there's no indentation. I don't even know. But this might be ready. But so what I had to decide what I wanted. I'm still working on the size of my loaves. I'm trying to decide how big I need to get them to get the perfect sourdough loaf, in my opinion. So I'm testing an 800 gram, 900 gram, and a 564 grams. So we're gonna let it sit here for a little bit because it needs a little more time. Everything is in the oven ready to go. Well, enjoy the rest, baby. Listen, I did not want to wake up this morning. I wanted to sleep in, but I had to get up. So I'm going to mix up our olive bread for tomorrow. That way it has a longer period. And I'm thinking I'm going to go live again later this afternoon so we can do the shaping together. I'm not sure yet, but I think that's what I'm going to do. So we're going to start. Say hello, Fred. This is the starter I fed yesterday after we made our bread. And so he's looking nice and healthy. I'm going to get my mixer. One sec. I get my mixing bowl. So we're going to mix it up. We're pretty much using the same recipe that we had yesterday because I need to work on this recipe. I feel like I need to have a base recipe, and once I have a base recipe going, I think I can do anything. Anything is possible once I have a base recipe. So I'm going to be doubling up. So we're going to get 2 loaves because I think I should divide it in half. Instead of 3, which is what I did. So we're going to do that. Okay. So right now we have 1,060 grams of flour. That's a lot of flour. And we have 60 grams, 60, no, 30 grams, not 60, not 60, 30 grams of salt. Okay. So I'm gonna mix that in just so it's fully incorporated. Now I was contemplating, I don't know if you guys make sourdough, but I was contemplating if I should mix the rosemary in with the dough and then add the olives after. These are things that I'm thinking about. So we have that going. And then I'm gonna get some warm water because we need 700 grams of water. Yes, the end result is definitely what I'm after. A good tasting, smelling bread. Let me get this guy. Oh, the cookies we made yesterday, they beat. After they cooled completely, they were like the best tasting cookies ever. They really were. I mean, I said it before, but once it was completely cool, the actual cookies were amazing. The cookie sheet was also really, really good. So I think I'm gonna have a line of sourdough cookies. I really think so. Also, I forgot to say we do have a goal happening right now for us to have a bonus baking live on Monday. If I get 5 super stickers or super chats throughout this live, we will have a bonus live on Monday. Bonus baking live, you guys decide. We're going to be using Fred. So for the water, we need 700 grams. A lot of water. And it better work. It's going to work. I just want to give my dough that we made up yesterday a little more time to rest because I don't think it's fully developed for baking yet. Okay, so we added the water and we need to add Fred. And I'm gonna do Fred in a separate bowl because yes, so because his mind, and I want to make sure I have the exact amount to not go over. Man, I froze them. I had to freeze them because you already know I would have sat down there and ate cookies before I went upstairs. I ate cookies when I came back downstairs. I was eating cookies all day yesterday. But they are very addictive. They really are. They have a nice flavor. Oh, Fred is looking nice. This is the development that we have with Fred here. Smells amazing. We're gonna get about 500 grams. We're gonna put 500 grams of starter. Again, I'm only adding it separately because sometimes I tend to have to, and I just want to make sure I am able to. That's about 100 grams. Whoop, apologies. Listen, we cannot afford to be clumsy today. We've been good all week. So that's about 100 grams. We need 500 grams. He's very strong. He's a knife man. He's super, super strong. Look at this. Can't even. Let's He's very strong. And I mixed him with my discard. Mixed the remainder of this with the discard yesterday. But he's definitely super strong. Because the discard is very active. You know, some people, when they put their discard in the fridge, it's dormant. Mine is very active. I have 400 grams here. Come on. So this should be 500. It might be a little more than. I'm going to just make sure. Yeah, so that's about 550. So we're just going to take out 50 grams. And then, yeah, Fred's looking strong. He's very strong right now. So, okay. So we have 500 grams here. I'm going to set this aside. I do have to take my starter out of my discard out of the fridge. But I'm just getting everything ready. We're going to add the discard. He's saying discard. We're going to add the starter. Hey, 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 T. Yeah, we're making up the olive bread today so we can bake it off tomorrow because the bread that we made up yesterday, we need to let it chill for a little bit. Like it still needs a little more time. So I think by the time we do this, it should be ready. Once this is all mixed and ready to go, everything should be good to go. So it's pretty much the same recipe yesterday. The only difference is we're going to be adding the rosemary and the olives. So that's what we're doing. How was your night last night? I said I wanted to do this and I wanted to do that. Y'all know I went to bed, right? I went to sleep. I dealt with Fred, this child, ate food, ate cookies, and then went to bed. By 9 o'clock, I was tired. Okay, so I think we're good with that. T is Clara. That's her. That's her alternate. She's there. That's her right there. And I do right now. I'm mixing my sourdough with my mixer. We have flour, salt, and starter with water. So 500 grams starter, 1,060 flour, 700 grams water, and 30 grams salt. I'm just gonna put this to the side just to show you the bread that I did yesterday. So this is what we're gonna bake today. I just need a little more time. I think it needs a little more time. So I'm gonna give it that time while we're doing this. And then we'll bake it and see the beauty that we made yesterday. And I'm also thinking put you closer so that you can get the full effect. Ooh, okay, there. I'm also thinking of going live again today, later today, so that we can mix, not mix, but do some folds and shape and put it in the proofing basket. I think we can do that today so that you guys can see the full process. So it's going to be about 6 or 7 hours to this is done. So we're going to do that. And don't forget, we do have a goal to reach 5 super stickers by the end of this live, and we got a bonus baking live on Monday. Okay? Can you tell I want to bake on Monday? But I'm only going to bake on Monday if we reach that goal. Okay. So for the rosemary, do you guys think we should put it in the dough now? Inclusion now? Or wait until we add the olive? I'm thinking now. I really think we should do it now. Something's telling me. Because I've been watching videos because sourdough's been popping up. And I've been seeing how people put the inclusions in their loaf. Huh. It's like, I don't think it's like evenly distributed, you know? So I want rosemary in every bite, but I don't want it overpowering. I also want olives in every bite. So I'm really not sure how I want to do this, but I'm gonna do it. I think this is enough. It's about 2 grams, so probably gonna go for 3. Pasta. Yeah. So I think that. That's good. Yeah, about 2 grams. Oh, now it's 3. So yeah, I think 3 grams should be enough. That's about a tablespoon, roughly. Roughly a tablespoon. Because I don't want too much and I don't want too little. Okay, so we need to take some time at this one. We need to take some time. We need to mix it. I don't know why I put away all my stuff as if it's far. But listen, them sourdough cookies tea, girl. Everything we made this week was really delicious. And I have a few ideas of what I want to make um, for the next bake-a-thon that we have next month. Yeah, super excited for that. So, you know what's interesting here? Why does this seem so much softer than the one we had yesterday? Doesn't it? It feels so much softer. It's gonna mix up. Ooh, I think he would. Because at this point, Fred can do no wrong. Okay? Fred can do anything. And we're gonna make Fred do it too. He's gonna do it. Gonna do it. I'm just taking my this part out because we got to be fresh. Big one in a bit. We're gonna let him come to your time. And I'm also doing a tester. I'm testing 3 different sizes. I wanted to see how this, I think this one's ready, but you know, I'm gonna wait. So this one is 564 grams, right? So it should work. And then this guy is 900 grams. This one right here. I think it's perfect. And then this guy, because I didn't have another basket. This guy's going to be nice and rustic. He was 800 grams. This one's 800 grams. So we'll see how they actually bake out. I'll bake the 900-gram one first. That's a lot more than the other two. So I'm excited. Butter, cheese. Listen, I'm gonna be eating some bread and cheese today. I'm gonna be eating all sorts of days with the bread. So again, if you're just joining us, we are having our 7-day sourdough bake-a-thon. And today and tomorrow, making baking. Right now, I'm mixing up the dough for olive and rosemary bread. And we mixed up plain dough yesterday because I want plain sometimes. And forgive me if I'm missing your messages. No, we are not using a Dutch oven. We're using the loaf pan one, and then we're using the pizza stone. So it's going to be an open bake because I don't have a Dutch oven. So we're going to improvise to get nice, crusty, crusty, crusty bread. I have my ice already. I have my pans in the oven. Just like I'm gonna preheat it. Should actually preheat it now, well before we bake, so everything is nice and hot. So I'll preheat it right. 450 to preheat. This is gonna take a little more time. So no Dutch oven. I don't have one. I will get one eventually, but right now I don't. And I usually just bake in a pan or bake on a pizza stone. So, okay, okay, let me catch up on the messages. I love freshly baked bread. I will bake bread all day, every day. You know, and because everything is so expensive right now, I just bake my own stuff and freeze it. Like all the stuff that we made this week is in the freezer for when I actually want it, crave it, or feel it. Want it just to want it, crave it, whatever the case is. I'm gonna cut up my rosemary and then we're gonna add it to that. Thanks so much for joining me on Saturday morning because I know a lot of people like to sleep in on Saturdays. So I appreciate every last one of you for spending some time with me and Fred. I think for the next Bake-a-thon, we're definitely gonna do the what's it called it? Tea? The sweet potato roll. You should be able to do mix it up and bake it the same day. You should be able to do that. I saw two rolls. Someone make two rolls with their sourdough. I was like, yes, because why not? We've already made banana fritters, fish cakes. I feel like I want to make pumpkin fritters. Would be good for October. Then I also have to think about Christmas recipes. If we're doing right. So what do we have planned for today? Okay, need you to go around 8 minutes. And then I'm gonna add in the rosemary to do that. Hmm. Are you hearing me okay? I just want to make sure you guys are hearing me fine. Okay, friend. Okay, I think I'm gonna add some rosemary to that. Hope for the best. But it's about a tablespoon. I don't know if I should do more, but I just want a nice flavor, but nothing overpowering. Oh, it doesn't look like it has enough. Can you see that? You gotta use that. Doesn't look like it has enough. You might have to add it on. That's okay. Yeah, I might add a little more. So instead of 3 grams, maybe a full five, I think would work. If you're just joining us, we are baking, well, we're making an olive and rosemary bread. We're starting it today and we're going to finish baking it. Preheated my oven because we are going to bake a plain loaf today. So I'm just giving it more time to. Okay, it's not working. It's not working. I think please break this because I used one. It's not even registering on my scale right now. Did I use my chat? Because if you guys are saying anything, I can't see it and I can't hear you clearly. I just want to make sure I didn't use you guys because you know I'm always listening in chat. Say hello in the chat for me so I know you're there and you can hear me. You know where you're watching from. Okay, we're gonna sorry, not to be good. So much better. So we got to make sure everything is being. We have some outside to make sure. This actually smells really good. It looks amazing. So once we rest it and fold it a few times, we should have a nice loaf. I'm excited for the one that we're gonna bake today, though. Okay. So I have about 2 more minutes on the timer, and then we're gonna put it in our container. It still doesn't even look like it has enough rosemary in there. Let's see. Let's check the polls. Oh, so it's equal votes, scrambled, boiled, and poached eggs. Nice. Okay. I think we are good. Gonna move this out of the way. I will get okay. So this we just mix this to combine. Really, there's not much gluten. I mean, gluten development happened, but not much. It's still weak and stretchy, but that's okay. So now, and again, I don't wear gloves when I'm handling bread dough. That is just my personal thing. We are going to add it to our container, which is what we did yesterday, so that it can rest. I need to set a timer for 6.5 hours. I'm gonna make something to eat. No problem. No problem, my friend. Okay, so let me just get the rest out. Okay. You went to the shop. You went to the shop. Which shop did you go to? I remember the days of waking up on Saturday and Sunday going to the bread shop. I don't like it. Okay. So this is what we have here. It's a messy process, but it's a delicious process and I love it. So I could see the rosemary hanging out in the dough. And I like the fact that it's in there now because the dough will just get the rosemary flavor. So I'm okay with that. And to be honest with you, when I was doing the folds yesterday, oh, wow, I was like, wait, is this how you're supposed to do it? Like I was like, boom, bam, my container was moving. Yeah, it just was too much. But it actually worked, in my opinion. So hopefully. I'm just trying to get the excess because waste not, want not, all that good stuff. I'm just trying to get the excess off of my pan. So what we're gonna do is we are going to let this rest. This is gonna rest for about 6.5, maybe 7 hours, depending on how warm it is today. Yesterday was a little warm, but it got cold, so that's an issue. Tried to improvise. So I am going to let it sit like this. It's gonna spread. It's gonna get glossy, and I'm going to put the cover over it. Now, what I like to do because my place is warm, not warm. Sometimes warm, sometimes cold, drafty. Sometimes I'm gonna put a towel over it and just leave it in the corner. So I'm gonna put my timer for 6 hours. and 6.5 actually. And every hour, I'm gonna do some folds. I know some recipes tell you to do it like every 30 minutes, every 45 minutes. I'm just following my own thing because I am testing. This is just me testing, figuring out what works for me and my sourdough and my bread. Oh yeah, oh the village shop. Man, I hated waking up going to the. I hated it. I did not like going to the bread shop because it was like, yo, why I gotta break my sleep because you want bread? Like, no, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. Okay, so we're gonna set one off to the side. So this is the same. This is the same towel. You know, he's a little beat up. It's the same towel I use for fried. So I just put it out to the side and just let it sit. I don't take the cover off until an hour. Then I do the folds or the coils or whatever. That was my first time doing it. So the bread that we're making is definitely my first time doing like any sort of oils. The last time I did my sourdough, last couple times, I just let it bulk ferment for whatever period of time, shape it, proof it, and then bake it. And do any oil folds or stretch and folds. I didn't do any of that. So I'm just experimenting here in what I want to do and what works. So the first one that we are going to try to bake. Is he ready? It jiggles. Not a bad sign. But I feel like it's bouncing back too quickly. Right? It's supposed to leave like a small indent. It's just been bouncing back. But I like the bounce back. So we're gonna bake this one. Get my pan ready. So I don't have any fancy equipment, just so you know. Like when I was in man, listen. Anytime we went to the store, me and my neighbor, we we used to go to the store and play dolls, and then forget what they sent us to buy. And it's always right before church. Hello. You know the trouble that we used to get into? It's just too much. We are going to improvise. I don't have a peel. I'm baking on a peachy stone, right? I'm gonna put some flour on this just so it doesn't stick. Normally I do flour on cornmeal, especially when I do pizza, but we're baking on the parchment paper. I'm so silly. We really are baking on the parchment paper. Anyways, okay, great. I don't want to slab it because you know I feel like if I slab it, it's gonna. Oh, what? I don't want to slab it. So I don't want it to display. Okay, there we go. You look at my raisin. You look good, young man. He's a young man. He's a strong man. Okay, I just plain old flour and oh man. Okay, we are about to score. We are about to- No, the bounce back is too early right now. Okay, so I'm gonna go down. Okay, but open it up a little more. And oh, it looks like it's gonna get really nice. Then we're gonna cut right here. Nah. You're supposed to do it really quickly. Please don't do it like me. I always hesitate when I'm trying to cut. When I was in school, my chef used to laugh at me. I'm like, "Oh, I don't even know if I'm cutting it right." And something tells me I needed to open this bad boy up. Oh, wait, wait. Okay. Now I'm gonna cut here. There's nothing. Okay, that's so bad. It's not fancy. It's just I'm trying to see if it's good. And I think I'm not even right. Why are you spreading? See how it's spreading? Oh Lord. Spread, please. Yeah, it's because you're supposed to cut like you're supposed to cut it on angle from me somehow. And I'm just doing the most right. But I'm gonna make this happen. Man, let me open this one up. Okay. You saw all the air bubbles in there? That's looking real nice. Now, I'm trying to see if you can see me. Can you see me here? Yeah, tell me you can see me, you can see me. Okay. We gotta do some magic. Magic. Oh, I forgot this. Okay, I forgot this. Listen. We don't need to map this right now. Don't ask me. Don't ask me no questions. Okay. No questions. Let me know what it's about. Can you see the oven? Yeah, you can. Okay. So what we're gonna do, I gotta pull the pans out just a little bit. Because what we're gonna do is have pans in here. We're gonna put this bad boy on the pizza stone. Can you see me? Do you want to see the pizza stone? Let's see if I can get you to see the pizza stone. Can you see the pizza stone? It's too low. No. Okay. Yeah. Don't mind. This is a working oven. Okay. So what we're gonna do is slide that there and dump right there and let it. Oh, yes. Put the sleeve. No, put the sleeve out of the oven. Apologize. That was so chaotic. Also, the oven. I spray the time. Right. But it's so chaotic. Okay, listen, minutes. It's so chaotic over here. It's so chaotic. Like I can't wait to get a professional oven. You hear me? One that has the steam that you can just inject it. Y'all should see how I make pizza over here, okay? Okay, so I have the timer for like 30 minutes. I don't know if I'm gonna get enough steam. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna, I'm gonna add more as I go. I think there's a time period where you're supposed to bake for a certain time and then you add the steam and then you leave it and then you take the steam off. I'll be steaming the thing all the way through. Okay? All the way through. And then because I think this one is ready, and this one's gonna go, wait, it's only 560 something grams, so it's not enough to actually fill it. So I have an idea of how it's gonna bake. I'm just waiting. I'm just going, this baby is gonna work. Oh, you look nice. It might be overproof. I don't know. I'm not getting the full look that I'm looking for. Oh no. No, no, no. Okay, we have a problem. We have a big problem. Big, big, big problem. Big problem. Oh no, 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 no. This what happened on live, right? This what happened live. This would happen. Oh my goodness. This would happen. Seriously? What is that? Oh Lord. Is that all my heat up? I'm done. Anymore. I don't want to make it more. That is ooh, I can't spray because this fell off in the oven. Melted. Welcome to my baking world. So chaotic. So chaotic. I'm not happy. Mr. Perfection. We made another flatbread. This is why I like doing things my way. I think I'm just gonna I tried to spray. It's so chaotic. I tried to spray the walls and the plastic cap fell off and went to the bottom of the oven, started to melt. So I had to get it out. What happened? Very chaotic because everything is hot. And I don't know. I don't know. I'm not worried. I'm not worried. But I find when you follow like people's follow people's guidelines of how to make stuff and do this and do that, it just doesn't work for me. So I feel like I'm just gonna do things my way. I really do. Because when I made my bread and just made my bread, this is it. That's it. That's it. It works right here. It looks good. It's spreading. So like it was going this way for a little bit, but it's going up now, which is good. I don't know. Listen. No, I got it out. I eventually got it out. Almost burned myself, all this chaotic thing happening. It makes you think that I don't know what I'm doing, but I do. Chaos baking. Okay. One day we're gonna have a nice, serene baking day. But it ain't gonna be today. Not at all. Not today. And then my oven has a hot spot, so this is my issue. My oven has a hot spot. So it's like, what are you doing? I think for my I think for this one, I'm gonna do it my way. I am. For the rosemary loaf, I'm gonna do it my way. And I should have mixed the olives in it. I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna do it my way. I'm gonna rest it for bulk ferment it for maybe 6 or 7 hours. 'Cause right now it's 6 hours, maybe 7 hours, and then just shape it and let it sit at room temp. This one is in the fridge. This one was in the fridge. And I find that when I put it in the fridge, I don't get the same results as if I leave it out and bake it. But because we're on live, it's a little hard for me to take it out and bake it and then go live at like 2 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. I'm so like, okay, there's a lot of steam in there. I'm gonna put some ice in a bit to it and it'll be fine. This is too much. It just had to happen on live, right? Just had to happen. Mm-mm. Way too much is going on. I was a little too excited for Fred. Maybe I won't be excited anymore. Maybe I'll just be like, listen, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. 'Cause, this bad boy is going in the oven. And again, I was just testing out the size of the loaf because I wanted to see what was a good size to bake my sourdough bread. This one is 564 grams. Let's see. This one's 564 grams. And the one that's in the oven right now, it is 900 grams. And the one that we're gonna make last is 800 grams. See, I'm so fast to go faster, but that's okay. See, it has nice like air bubbles happening. I'm touching. Oh, and my spray's not working because now I would spray this one. I don't even know what's happening. Hap- It's okay. I'm gonna just use my hands. We're gonna improvise. This is it. I don't have any fancy equipment. Just gonna improvise so we can get a nice. Because water, just water browns it. You know, they talk about steam. Like if I had sprayed the dough without putting the flour, it would have gotten a nice, beautiful color. Let me just stop acting like I don't know what I'm doing because I do. Don't do it. What did you say? Fred, Fred's behaving. It's his mama out here doing the most right now. She's the one that's acting. She don't. She's doing it. Do we need more? We don't. All right. I'm gonna rotate this one because again I have a hot spot. It's only been 10 minutes, but I gotta rotate. Yeah, I gotta rotate, and I'm gonna. My oven doesn't feel hot. Yeah, it doesn't feel warm. Let me see. What'd you say, T? Girl, you missed. You missed. You missed. Okay. There's so much chaos happening over here. Give me a minute. I had to put bread. I had to put bread in the oven. So I had to put ice in the pans that I had in there. And then I had to spray the oven. And while I was spraying, tap, the cap fell off and started to melt in the oven. So we had to get it out. It's a whole mess. The whole mess. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. And I was really saying that when I do things my way, it just comes out fine instead of following guidelines. Comes out- It's too much. Way too much. I don't want to be disappointed. But my oven doesn't seem as hot as it normally is. The color will come in eventually. So we have about 20 more minutes. for that guy. And then we're gonna bake up this bad boy here. Ooh, he might be ready. Maybe I'm thinking I'm going about this wrong. I'm thinking I'm just gonna do the olive bread my way. Mix it up, let it rest. Like, don't touch it. I think I'm gonna mix the olives right now. Don't touch it, let it rest. And then shape it and let it rest overnight. Because just putting it in the fridge and taking it out, it just doesn't work for me. I don't know if it's my technique. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I don't get the same results. And I think that's in part of me not having a Dutch oven, maybe. I know people are baking on like a baking steel right now. Instead of a pizza stone, which is fine, but I need to make sure I incorporate a lot of steam in my oven to help really block off the steam in. And I'm about listen, there's so much chaos happening with this bread. So much chaos happening. Actually, let me put a pot of water. Because I usually block that. You know, there's an air vent on these stoves. I usually block it as well. I didn't, so all the steam coming out. My oven doesn't seem to be hot at all. Why? What's through? I will make it through. I will make it. Something steaming. I will make it through. Oh, chef. Oops. Okay. It's stress. This is stress. Stress, 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 stress. Okay, let's wash these dishes up because I can't do nothing right now. Actually, okay. Let me mix in the olives because I'm gonna do this my way. I'm gonna do this 100% my way. There's no way I'm gonna fail at this. No way. No way, no way, no way. I'm telling you, he don't want to be bread right now. He wants to be everything but bread. And it's like, sir, you need to be bread. Okay, so it's been about 30 minutes. This is what I'm looking like. And it smells really awesome. But I'm gonna add not the cloves, the yeah, the olives. This is about 100 grams worth of olives. I'm just gonna add the olives now. I think I'm gonna do it my way. I'm not gonna I'm gonna do it my way. And then if it doesn't work this way, we try it in another way. I just have a sneaky suspicion that it needs to be done my way. I need to do it my way. I'm telling you, he's definitely playing because there's no way. Like, this is nice. It's rested. You can see there's a lot of development here. He's rested. He needs a little more time, but I gotta, I gotta do it my way. I do. Gotta do it my way and just do what I do. Because even though it looks chaotic when I do it, it comes out fine. And the way how friends out here are just like, put me in the fridge. You don't know me. Put me in the fridge. Look at you. Can't deal with it. This is like now. Are we gonna have olives on one side of the bread? Maybe. Maybe. But at least I'm doing it my way. I think everything that's they're showing is a guideline and what works for other people has to be my way or the highway at this point. Because I'm sitting here, I'm not worried, and I know I overthink when it comes to my baking a lot, but something is like telling me we're gonna we're not gonna put this one in the fridge, and it might be overproof, but that's a risk I'm willing to take. And if I do put it in the fridge, it's only gonna be for a couple of days. Because I find overnight being in the fridge just doesn't help me. Overnight on the counter, Fred's just disappointed we're making. Maybe I need more olives. Making bread. We made all sorts of delicious stuff. He's like, now you want to do bread? Bread so basic. And then maybe we need more olives. What's he say? Have it. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it out. This is all a part of the recipe testing. Honestly, I'm gonna leave it out. I'm still gonna do my. Still gonna do some polls, but I'm gonna leave it out. I'm gonna make two loaves out of this one. I'm thinking we need more olives. Because 100 is this like enough. I know, girl. I know. It's kind of hard sometimes because I'm such a perfectionist when it comes to my baking. But yeah, but I know I overthink a lot. That usually ruins it for me. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do just a little more olives. And then we're gonna set it to just chill out. I'm gonna set it to chill out. So it's this one. I'm just gonna set it to chill. And then be fine. I'm gonna just do it my way. Like, don't be my way. We gonna make it work. We gonna make it work. And it smells amazing. That's the good thing about that. I think I'm talking about let's put in some olives and I put in like five. Imagine. Goodness gracious. Oh, we got it. We got it. It's the first time for everything, and this is my first time making this. And it can be my last. I know the breads this time around, they're a big upgrade from a flat. All right, we're gonna let you chill. Nice. Sorry, chill. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. We got this. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I just need to make it more, make it more, make it more. And the thing is, I want to be able to just make it in my oven because always access to a Dutch oven. I have access to an oven with steam. So I try my best to whatever I do. Yeah, see the seam strapping onto that thread. It's use what I have to make it good. And that's what we doing here. No fancy nothing. Okay. Let's say so what I need to decide to prepare the olive oil. I don't know. I was thinking about a cheese. So if you could suggest a cheese, like a nice little buttered toast with some kind of cheese. But we can do an olive oil dip. Okay. Let's rotate. Yeah, see, he got the nice little crunch before the. Do I need to put more ice in there? Yeah. Before my cap went crazy. I'm gonna put let's change into them. We're just getting color now. It looks good. It looks good. The height, questionable, but it looks good. It looks good. No, I really think it's just gonna be like an olive oil dip with like, some crushed peppers, a little salt. Dude, even rosemary for this one. And the last one we're gonna do is this guy. He's gonna be here the longest. So we'll see. I think this one's gonna be perfect. It's gonna be nice, rustic, and perfect. It's gonna happen. First one's always the one that gives the trouble. It's always the one. Always like, yeah, you thought you were gonna be this way, but no, I'm gonna do this instead. This is right. You know, let me refresh my hair. Wash my dishes. Yeah, that's okay. Okay. So this is the remainder of the starter that we used today. We used about 600 grams, 500 grams, sorry. We're gonna go make this card. And because this is not gonna be enough, I need about 250. It might be enough. But I usually mix my starter with my discard. It just works for me. I just usually do it that way. And he's been getting refreshed daily because we've been baking pretty much every day this week. So, ooh, that's nice. More color in here. Okay, color. So we're gonna do that now. We're gonna be productive. And we're gonna get in the we. I know I keep saying we because y'all are on this journey with me, but I'm pumping myself up because I know the embarrassment I felt when we made the flatbread. We're gonna work our way up to be perfect, quote unquote perfect. Because I don't think there is such thing as a perfect loaf. I think everyone is going for something that someone else created and it looks good. The perfect loaf for me is one that I can eat. Okay, that's it. It's one that I can eat and enjoy. All right, so we're gonna add 250 grams. I pretty much know it, but I like to just look at my notebook just in case. We're gonna add 250 grams of starter, and I do make notes of it. The last time we refreshed was yesterday, and I'm trying to find it. Yeah, 250 grams starter, 375 grams flour, and 190 grams of usually use warm water. This is right. So that's about 182 grams. Okay, good, good, good. Leaving the pot in there is good. Keeping the steam trapped. 200. So I usually do about 200 of my pardon. I usually do 200 grams of this guy, and then I add about 50 grams of the little guy because he's super active as well. And I just love, 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 love the smell. He's, he doesn't look like much, right? Doesn't look active at all. But if you can see all the little bubbles, he's super, super active. Super active. He's been in the fridge for about 2 weeks. And when I take him out, I let him come to room temp, and then I kind of deflate just a little because he almost exploded. This is a bit much. He almost exploded in the fridge. If you've ever had a sourdough explosion, that's 50 grams, so we're good. If you ever had a sourdough explosion, you already know what you're dealing with. Flour is just everywhere. Okay, so for that here, I know stuff. So you guys are here with me. I'm gonna do my normal. But I'm gonna check on this bread. Let me see if I can show you guys what we have. Again, just do the work and comment. So this is what it looks like. It just needs some color. It's getting color, but it just needs to be browned a little more. So I'm working on that. We get an immersive look. You're all up in it with me. I'm telling you, one day we're gonna have a nice ambiance, a nice serene baking day. One we're like, oh, it's so peaceful and magical. But today ain't the day. It's not today. Yeah. So what I like to do, if you're just joining me, I like to empty my starter jar and add it to my discard jar. Because at this point, he's a discard. Not discard, he's a starter. He is what we used all week to bake. All week. You said everything else. Yes. I need to do a no knead bread too, for sure. But yeah, no, I frustrate myself, but I always go through my process. I always go through to get it done. And I get frustrated with myself a lot. But you know what I'm looking for? No, like what I want. And again, I try to get as much as possible out. Not that it'll make a difference, just because my starter does not like a dirty container. The container is like filled with dough sitting up all up here. It'll grow. You won't be happy about it. Ask me how I know. Okay? I've had conversations with Mr. Fred. When I clean him out, when I clean out the container, enough for him to just do his thing, he'll grow and he'll grow a lot more. I don't know, it just doesn't like a dirty container. I just try to get it clean as much as possible. This is my full process. I usually don't see. Again, it really doesn't make a difference. I'm just doing it based on what my starter likes. I pay attention to what it likes, and I just do it accordingly. Okay. I measure out the water. I mean, some warm water. It's gonna be 190 grams of water. My starter dough is stiff. It's not runny at all. Flour everywhere. Oh, he bougie bougie. This starter is bougie bougie. I'm gonna rotate. Because I noticed it. I was watching it one day and I'm like, why aren't you growing? Right? And then here it goes. I clean up, like I completely take it all out, wash the tub, everything, clean it out. And then here he goes. He's super bougie. I'm mad at him. But I noticed that because yesterday he grew a lot more than he did the day before, all because I took a little time just to clean out the container. Okay, so we're gonna add 375 grams flour. The flour that I'm using is all-purpose flour. I have not used bread flour, not one bit. Maybe one day I'll bake bread with bread flour and see how that comes out. Maybe it's the flour. Maybe the flour makes a difference, right? These are all the things that I will be testing in the near future because I want to make sure I get my sourdough down to where I want it to be. I want to be able to make it with all-purpose flour because that's usually the flour I have on hand. And then we're going to work our way up to bread flour. And then we're also going to work our way up to having whole wheat flour. So these are all the different tests that I know I'm going to be doing over the next little bit because that's just how you recipe test and develop recipes that work for me. But yeah, you'll get videos, you'll get shorts, you'll probably get lives on it. But this is just the process. And I love that we did this for the whole week because it's getting me back into my element, baking all the time, figuring out why it's not working, figuring out it's working. I'm gonna take the cover off of the patch. Ooh, I didn't cut it deep enough. That's always my problem. Don't cut deep enough. And I'm also gonna work on my scoring for sure. Because you gotta make sure you cut it deep enough so it has enough room to expand. Keep doing superficial cuts. Always doing superficial cuts. When I was in school, my chefs used to laugh and yell at me. They're like, "What you doing that hurt the dough?" Even this looks different to yesterday's mixture. I feel like it's just the environment. Every time the environment changes, something goes different. This is more dry than usual. And yes, I normally have a stiff dough. But not like this. This is like really, really stiff. But it's okay. Let's work it just a little. Make sure I get everything so nothing's missing. And we're gonna put it in. We're gonna put it in. So basically, this is the dough I normally have. I'm not even gonna lie. Now it's like you can tell it's stiff, but it's just one of those things. It's sticky, but it's fine. Okay. I'm gonna add to the container. Very good. This as well. And we're gonna set thread off to the side and put this part in the fridge. I need to deflate him. He looks fine. I just need to mix it up. But pretty much, don't be bougie now. Go in. All right. So that is good. This is it. Ooh, apologize. Today's a clumsy day, but you should be fine. We're gonna come back and set it up. This one stays at room temperature. The discard goes in the fridge. Flour everywhere. And cover you up. Just go here. And then we are going to just mix this guy together. I like to bring the bottom to the top so that everything is genuinely mixed. But it's not at room temp, so it's a little hard to do. But this is usually my process. And I'm not worried about deflating because it comes to life after about maybe like 15 minutes. Sometimes it starts to grow. Okay, that's done. We're gonna put you in the fridge. And we're gonna check on the bread. Sorry, I'm gonna come check the messages. My apologies. Sorry. Yeah, that's Junior. Junior's the biggest one. Junior is the biggest one. He's a fat boy. And the dad stays out, Junior stays in the fridge. Because if I don't, Junior is going to X. Okay. Let's look at the bread. Let me see if I can. What is this one? You know, I'm missing something. I don't even understand. There we go. I know. I apologize right now. It seems, by tomorrow we should be fine. This is good. I'm gonna pull him out just to see. Yeah, Mr. Grower. Yeah, Junior is grower. Hmm? Put too much flour. But okay, see, this is bread number one. Now, I can already tell you, I didn't cut it deep enough right here. But it got like some nice spring, oven spring. Didn't rise up too much. But I see the crackling from the water and the steam and together. Right. So am I mad at this one? No. The hollowness you hear. So I'm not mad at it. We're gonna let this cool. Then we're gonna put the other one into bake. This one, I feel like I just want to do not a lot of flour, not a lot of flour like this. I don't know. We'll see. So I'm gonna put this one off to the side. Oh, it got a little. It's not as big as I want it to be. I think it's good. Right. Just have to cut it to see what the crumb looks like. But it smells delicious, which is good. I'm just trying to find the best way for me to get my oven spring and for it to just like, you know, do its thing. Because the arrows look good. It's just it might have been overproof. And this is the loaf so far. It's not done yet, but we're still going through it. And you can see the little crackles here. That's from the steam. I didn't score it deep enough, but it still looks good. So we're just trying to get some color on this one. It should be good. Don't be so hot. Okay. The last loaf. I'm gonna bake today. And I'm gonna keep this one simple. I'm gonna keep this one simple, simple, simple. What did you say? The one in the loaf pan or the round one? Don't be hating on the round one. Listen, we all have to go through phases. Don't be hating. Okay, so we are going to flour just a little. Both of them. I don't actually like flour. Like kids, I have it. I do. I like both. I just I'm gonna work my way to the perfect bread for me. They're all good. This might be a little overproof, but you know. Now I had to improvise because I didn't have another basket. Baby. Like, oh, that's the ring already. Look at that. This one's gonna spread. You can feel it. I can tell. I can really, really tell when it's gonna spread. I can tell. I think I'm just gonna do a half move. Gonna add more flour. I don't know, baby. Okay, we're just gonna do. Let me see if the side is better. Yeah, you can see this side is fatter than this side. Oh, okay. No. I need to get the right side to do the thing on. Okay, is it supposed to go faster, girl? It's supposed to go faster. I'm just trying to get it a little deeper because I don't like superficial cuts on my bread. Right? So I should get a nice air on it, which is the lip. But y'all see how it's spreading out? Let me just put my ice. Put my ice. Let me put my ice. What you say? Because, man, listen. Yeah, it's over. You know what? This is the whole part of it. We're gonna. I froze some ice last night, so I'm gonna just put them in the pan. Oh crap! The water's drying up. Actually, I'm gonna put the bread first. Okay? Can you see me? Yes, you can. I'm gonna put the bread first. So this is what we have going on. As you can see, it's already spreading. There's not much I can do. Just my little water so you can get a nice little color. We're gonna have like one of those semi-decorative. I don't have a spray. If you're just joining me, my spray bottle broke, melted in the oven. It was very chaotic, okay? So we using what we have. There is don't have a spray because I would want the spray. Okay, we're gonna hope for the best. I really wanted the spray bottle to work, but I don't have it. I need to get water in the oven. I don't have, a steam oven or anything like that. Hey, Juliana. Thanks for joining, girl. I will try. I will try. Just that my timing this week, I had to go early. I wasn't able to go later in the day. That's all. I apologize. But I got you. Okay, again. Yes, I put a little water at the bottom. Because I need the steam. I need the steam. I need the steam. I need the steam. It's working. This is one of the breads. This is 900 grams. You hear that crunch? I'm okay with that. Okay. I'm A-okay with that. So whatever you're making, you share. I got you. I'm gonna write blog posts about them. I'm gonna post the recipes and everything. Don't worry, girl. I got you. I just need time to catch up, but I got you. Do I hear you sizzling water? Seething. Guys, fingers crossing. Fingers crossing. Fingers crossing. It should work. It should work. Okay, tomorrow we're coming back here at 10:30 again. We are going to be doing the olive and rosemary bread. We already made it up earlier today, so we're gonna do that. But this is I'm so excited. Right here, there's a giant air bubble right here. I already feel it. Oh, sizzle, give it some steam. Okay, y'all know today was so chaotic, right? Today was so chaotic, but it's okay. It's a good day. I feel like if it weren't perfect, would it come out good? You had to have a little mishap for it to work. Okay, so now we know what to do. I'm excited. I think I'm gonna cut this on live. I know you're not supposed to cut hot bread, but I'm gonna cut it. She's in the chat. I'm not sure if she's still here, but she was in the chat. She's Clara, but she's here. I know she's a little busy today, so she's stepping in and out, but she's here. She might still be here. She's here. She's been here. Tia and Mr. Perfection been here all day, all week. We've been missing you though. Yes, she is always getting extra food away from Mr. Perfection, child. She's spreading the big blackness. She's spreading it all around evenly, all of us. She's there. But we are definitely going to have fun. We're gonna have fun. Oh, I have dishes to wash. I will be a video channel. It's okay. I got you. The next live, we're gonna try to go live again for June, another week. So we're gonna do another week of Bake-a-thon. And I will try my best to go a little later, but can't promise. It probably if it's later, it might be like maybe like 11 or 12. Just depends on what's going on at the time. But yeah, we'll do it. But I'm okay with this. this one is spreading wide. It's cool. It's not really a flatbread, but it's just it's just you know much so much happening. So much happening. But this I'm happy with it. Melted butter. Should have made some garlic butter. But I'm gonna put this off to the side so we can chit chat, let it cool down. I want to cut this one on live for you guys. And I'm contemplating if I'm gonna go live later to put this bad boy up. I'm not sure. So this is what we mixed up earlier for those who are just joining. I decided to do it my way. So everything is already in here. It's been sitting now for an hour and a half. So we're gonna let it sit for about 6 to 7 hours, and then we're gonna shape it and put it in our bowl. It bowl, whichever one. But that's what we got. But I'm excited. I'm happy about how it's turning out, so we can see. Oh, it smells amazing. Let me show you guys the cookies. Listen, we made cookie bars yesterday. Okay, amazing chocolate chip cookie bars. Okay, get into them. And then I tried to make regular cookies. I didn't like how they look, but they look perfectly fine, like cookies, right? Perfectly fine. And they're so delicious. Once they're completely cool, amazing. So delicious. When I tell you delicious, delicious. Okay. Okay. We're gonna take out the loaf and bread so we can get that one going. How was work, Juliana? How was your week? Okay, so this one needs a little more color. This is the loaf pan. See my hotspot oven? Gotta rotate it. We're gonna rotate it. This is just a tester out of the dough. So yeah. We're gonna rotate, and this needs more water because the water is drying out. Okay, 20 minutes. A long week of seven. So good job. Good, 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 good. Enjoy the weather, definitely. Good weather is good. Yeah, you're hating on the round one, Mr. Perfection. Don't be a hater, okay? We love them equally over here. Equally. The only reason why it looks that way is because there's no flour on it. We love them all equally. But you know what, Juliana? At least it's done. You get to relax now if you're able to relax. Hey guys, you know the drill. We are gonna wash the dishes because why not? I'm just waiting for the other loaf. That one's a cool so that I can try to cut it on high just so that we can see the body structure. See if it's a win in my book. But this week has been so much fun, so delicious, so chaotic. But I love it. I love it. Every minute of it. But the cooking, oh, they would make perfect ice cream sandwich. See, I'm waiting for my strawberry ice cream. Let's smack it in between. This is so good, man. So good. So delicious. So the first bread that you see, these guys were chilled. They were at room temperature, and then they were chilled overnight, and then came back to room temp because they needed more time. I'm thinking I'm gonna bulk ferment a little longer. Kind of. But we're not putting this batch in the fridge. This one's gonna be 6 to 7 hours. We're gonna bulk ferment, and then we're gonna shake them and put them in their basket and just let them stay there at room temperature. So it would be fun. So we have about 20 more minutes for the other loaf. Once that's done, we'll see what we have. Are you going to be able to join tomorrow, Juliana? Because we definitely missed you. Okay, awesome, awesome, awesome. Any plans for later today? Just not doing anything. I know that much. Oh, that's right. Guess what? The 7 hour difference, right? Yeah, I'll try to make the next one. We're gonna go live for a week in June. So I'll try to make that one a little later for you. What time is it now? Wow. Would 11 be okay for you? Or is that still too early? Because usually they're about an hour long, but the next bout might be a little longer because we're going to be doing more technical stuff. 'Cause I want fancy stuff being made, but we'll see. Yeah, 11. Oh, I have to check my schedule and make sure. This week I had a lot of different things coming up, so 10:30 was the perfect sweet spot for me. Okay, I'm gonna rotate this spread here for 15 minutes. Gonna rotate because there is a hot spot. And the loaf is looking really good, honestly. Okay, awesome. What type of wine did you have with your husband? Red wine, white wine, rosé, Moscato. Wait, where's Mr. Perfection? What did he, I he said that he made something to eat. I don't even know what he ate. Hey, what we eating for dinner today? Because I know you got the goodies. And so tomorrow we're coming back here at 10:30, same time that we did for the entire week, so that we can finish off this bake-a-thon strong. I'm just tidying up while we wait for the loaf to bake. This needs to blow. Okay, let me take the loaf out so that we can see what we have going on. Right. This looks so good. But I know it's a little tight again. But this is the one in the loaf pan. This one is 574 grams. 64 grams, sorry. So this is one. It looks good. It smells amazing. The cut was pretty superficial. But as you can hear. Julie, I don't want to get your cheer. Listen, I told you there's love for everybody. There is enough for everyone. Let the steam out, but I'm rotating this one again so we can get some nice color happening. This one is still warm, but we are definitely going to cut that one for sure. We're going to cut it. Okay. I think that's there's a message. There's a delay. So if I miss your messages, just repeat it. There is a delay. A message, my chat box is disappearing on me. Okay. Okay. I'm excited because I want to eat some cheese today. And that tin cheese. See? Chaos. I'm so sorry. Just chaos. This is the chaos that's been happening all day today. Look, honestly, why? You've been fine. Don't do that. I apologize, guys. I apologize. This usually doesn't happen. I don't know what's going on today. But today is a day. Today is a day, for sure. Right, so this is our first loop. So now, this is our loaf pan loaf. And the shininess, I know definitely is because of the water that was on here. This one had a lot of flour, so you didn't get the nice steam. And this had more steam because of it, of the cover. But we're mad at it. Crispiness is going down, but that's to be expected. I'm going to take this out so it can cool properly. No, I feel people working wrong. Color is always good, but I feel like I want my bottom to have a little more color. We're gonna put that back in, but it smells amazing. Listen, today is a clumsy day. It's been a long week, and it's fine. It's been a long week. It's been a long, delicious week, but it's fine. It's just I'm gonna make sure I set up properly so I don't have a clumsy day again tomorrow. Okay, this is against the rule. I'm gonna do it anyway because this is because mine. Okay, we're gonna put this to see how it looks. Yeah, no, no, no. Carlo, it's hot still, but it's not. And it smells delicious too. Oh, it's not I'm not mad. But it's hot, so pushing it down doesn't guarantee it coming back up, but this is what it looks like. It bounces back, which is good, but it's still warm. I'm not mad at that. I'm not. I'm still working on it because to me it looks a little dull, right? But I don't know. I know it's still warm. It's still warm. It's nice and fluffy. Did we just disconnect? Like, what is happening? To me, I'm trying to get you guys nice light. Okay, here's what it looks like up close and personal. Right? It's gonna be good. I just don't want it to be gummy, right? Is it gonna be gummy because I cut it early? Possibly. Are we still gonna eat it? Absolutely. But that's what that one looks like. We're just waiting for the other one to bake, which it might be almost done. It might be done. Might be almost finished. But that's what we have. So while I wait, I'm just gonna do this. Time pass. I keep looking at the time because I'm keeping track of it so that I can do my folds throughout the time. So like every hour, roughly, I do the folds. And I wet my hand a little. Just so that it doesn't stick to me because it's not fully developed yet. But it's getting there. These are what, coil folds they call them? I don't know. I don't even know if I'm doing it right. Maybe that's why. But gonna make it work. Gonna make it work. But this one smells good, so I'm not mad at the olive and the rosemary. But it smells amazing. It does. So by the time I finish this, it should just fall off. Can you see that? Yeah. So it looks like it's developing really well. But I did it my way. I added everything. Because the stress that is what's happening today is very stressful. Very stressful. And it's a very messy process until the dough actually is fully developed. So this is exactly how I was yesterday, trying to pull it up. But I think once I find a technique that works for me, it'll work. It'll be fine. It looks messy, but this is my first time making this bread. And I'm gonna be as messy as possible because I'm learning. That's what this is. But it's coming together. It's coming together. It's coming together. So we're gonna set this aside again. Another hour's gonna pass, and then I will rotate. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out myself. But we will get it done. But again, this is what the bread looks like. I cut it, it's still warm. So you already know. Might hurt it, might not, but it'll still be delicious. I don't even know what I'm supposed to look for the bread. But I will get there. I will get there. Flowers everywhere. All right, let me check on this one. There's 2 more minutes on this timer for this bread. Oh, it's a nice color too. All right, this guy, we can take him out now. And the other one's almost done. It has a really nice color. Really, really nice color. Needs a little more. I think I'd prefer baking it without any flour on the top because it'll get a nice golden color. Which was, it's really good. Okay, I'm good. The only thing I don't like about this, because I'm looking at the other loaf, is the dullness. I don't like the dullness. I actually like the sheen of this. So tomorrow's loaf is gonna be wet and pushing in the oven. That's it. Just do like a half moon. Try to do a half moon, and try to do this again with no flour, like no raw flour on there. So we should be good. Okay. Well, let me cover this guy up. That. I'll probably need my bigger one. It still needs more time, but I wanted to show you. Needs a little more time to get more color, but this is what this one is looking like. It's almost there. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm actually happy. That one has a color I like, so yeah, I do. I like the difference. But you know, after realizing the spray, because I didn't have my spray bottle anymore and I just wet it, the top looks good. It's a superficial cut, which if I had cut it just a little deeper, the sides would have been more exposed like that. And then with this one, this is what the crumb looks like for those that are just joining. This is what it looks like on the side here. You can see. I cut it a little too soon because it's still warm, but it's nice and soft. It's nice and fluffy. Has a nice sourdough smell, which is good. This one I'll probably make like croutons or something with because it's too low. I need to buy a good sandwich bread loaf. What I'm baking in is a loaf cake. It's a cake pan. So if I get a nice sandwich pan just to get it higher, perfect. We're just giving this a little more color and then we are good to go. So tomorrow we're back here. We are going to be doing olive and rosemary bread, 2 loaves, two big ones. That's it. No flour like this, but 1 square like this and 1 square like the one down there. And that is going to wrap up our week of baking with sourdough. We did muffins, we did pancakes, we did brownies, we did scones, and we did cookies, chocolate chip cookies. All the videos are on my channel. There is a playlist, a sourdough playlist of all the things that I'm making with my sourdough. I made banana bread. I made banana fritters. I made fish cakes. I'm going to be making a lot more. So I'm excited for what is to come. I am. And I can't wait to eat this bread. I really can't. And I know they say you don't eat warm bread, but I do. I grew up eating hot bread. Remember those Sunday breads where we had to go to the store to buy on Sunday? Nice big bread. fresh out of the oven. Delicious. So we're just giving us a little more time, just get some more color. I'm gonna rotate just a little. And I promise tomorrow I'm gonna try my best not to go in the oven. Keep the steam in. You keep falling, and I don't know why. Keep steaming. And I put a pot on the stove here so that the air it escapes, but not a lot. That's what we have going on here. Warm bread with butter. Absolutely is delicious. It absolutely is. I wish I had like tamarind jam right now. I need to make some. Because I just see that going so well with this. The sweet and the tangy. With a nice chewy bread. Oh, baby. I'm excited. I'm excited. So nice and crunchy though, but this one has a lot of air bubbles. We're gonna cut this one too, because I'm pretty sure it has massive air bubbles. Massive, massive. Or it could be dense. It could be one or two. You could get a nice big air bubble. But it looks very like you can see like all around here. That's an air pocket. But I like the crunch that's happening. I do. Yeah, let's rotate this one more time. So we got an even color. Oh yeah, I like that. And I like when breads aren't perfectly shaped. I really do. I don't want them to be like perfectly round. Oh, you need to cool down a little more. It's still hot to touch. But I'm excited. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. I really do appreciate it. You guys give me the motivation to keep going. Because sometimes I come on here and I feel like I'm talking to myself because literally no one's talking. And then I'm just like, yeah, so this is how you do it. I'm still going to do it. I'm still going to act like you guys are not here when you're not. And then when you're here, we can talk. We can talk and vibe. We can get on. This one is still showing old messages. Oh, there we go. Ah, okay. I think we're good. All right, guys. This is the last child to be born. I like it. Spread a little, but I like it. Nice crunch happening. We don't care about the design. Even baking. I'm happy about that. I am. But you can tell. You can tell the difference. This one was wet. This one was wet. And this one was not as much. And it had flour on there. I'm not mad. I'm happy. I am happy. I am happy. I really am happy. How happy am I? Very happy. Let's cut this one. Okay, are we voting for big air pockets or like one massive one and nothing else in between? Come on, guys. What are you voting for? Okay. I'm not mad. I'm still not mad. This is what this one looks like. There's a hole right here. But it's not bad. And then you can see like little pockets on the side. It's not bad. This would be a nice, cute little sandwich bread. You know, if I had kids, this would be their bread. Cute little, cute little, cute little bread. But it's fluffy. But there's a big old hole right there in the middle. I'm not mad. You know, after all the chaos that happened today, I'm happy. I'm a happy camper. I really am. Let me just put this. I should have used my big boys, but you know, it's okay. I'm gonna put this. 'Cause I'm hungry. Let's see what this looks like. That's a good bread. Oh yeah. That's a good bread. That's my slice right here. Again, I cut it when it was warm, so it's probably aiding in the gumminess. So it definitely needs to cool 100% all the way down before you actually cut into it. But I'm okay with it. Oh yeah, that's good. That's good. But it just needs to cool. But it's good. Nice tanginess, nice flavor. I'm not mad. I'm not. I'm really happy with the results. We have some work to do, but it's not the flatbread. Remember the flatbread. Oh, what? I don't have ham because I don't eat ham. But this is good. That is good. Okay, we're good. This is my favorite. This is my favorite one. I love this shape. So this is the current structure for this one. That's what we have. I wonder if leaving it out is going to give me a different texture. Okay. Okay, guys. We're good to go. I'm not cutting this one. I want this one's cool 100% before I cut it. So I'll cut this one live tomorrow when we come back. So this is it. We made some plain sourdough bread with Fred. 3 different loaves because I was testing out the sizes. All right, bye, girl. I'll see you tomorrow if you're able to come. We're gonna bake the olive bread tomorrow. So when we come back tomorrow live, I'm gonna cut this loaf for you guys, and then we will bake the other bread. Okay? Thank you so much for joining, and I will see you back here tomorrow. Okay? Bye, guys. Thanks a lot. Bye.